think they wouldn't have like the cry system like in Ruby. I wonder if Gold and Silver has that kind of idea as well. I might as well check it out at some point once I get around to it. Anyway, yeah, welcome back to Pokemon Blue. I'm sure you guys are all excited to see me play this again. Anyway, sorry about that. So where we left off, or oh my god, last left off, is when I just rushed to Fuchsia City. So at this point, I'm just gonna go back to do all the trainers I missed out on. Plus, I actually missed out on Fly for Paxton. Yeah, at least I finally got to play Fear. Now you know where his namesake came from. And yes, I fixed the background a bit as well. Yeah, let me check real quick the level range. Ah, okay. Slowly going up in the slope. Be a rebel. No. Cue Ball wants to fight. Yeah, let's just rest my luck. Yep. Oko. Level 32 already. About to use Machoke. Oh, jeez, what's with his eyes? Alright, let me switch to Hermit at this point. Because who knows when we'll be dealing with poison type with these guys. And hi Twilight Knight, how are you doing tonight? Let Voltorb electrify you. Working on your Chaos Knights. Are you talking about Warhammer? Because I do play some because I do make some Warhammer stuff myself. Yeah, I do both Warhammer and I do both Fantasy or Age of Sigmar these days. And 40k because I want to make my lizard men. Yeah, I also play as for 40k I just play as thousands. I'm just building my armies. Yeah, I hope so myself. I play as like Thousand Sun / Zinch. Because it'll be much more fun just pairing them with their patron demons. Jeez, woke up pretty early. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let me give them a quick little scratch and then they're done. Ground it out. I could have used my Nido King, but I wanted to get the levels balanced out. Who did? All right. Oh, I've already encountered him, it seems. Yeah, I actually gotta pick up the Farfetch that I have that nose cut. I gotta deposit one of these guys. I'm sorry, Lola. Yeah, for me and Gen 1, this is like the most tedious. Like having to go to the menu to use HMs. How'd you get in? Good effort. I just cut down the branch? Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. Yeah, this is actually Fly, and I needed to teach one of my... Oh, O2. Yeah, I need to store these at some point. Oops. Ah, well, that'll do. Actually, let me check the doc for my move list. Oh, I got your Discord message. How's it going? I'm just wondering if we actually... I don't know if I should bring this up, but I actually wonder if we actually met at the store at some point. Oh, okay, so he didn't need Peck. Yeah, because I come there like every week, like on a weekend or so, just to build my guys. Because I always say I get like easily distracted on the computer at home. Ah, I see. Well, have fun there, though. Yeah, because it just reminded me of the store. Like, I know every Saturday they do, like, or on certain Saturdays or so, they do, like, Pokémon tournaments, like the card games and the DS. Well, at least the actual game itself. I'm not gonna buy a Sword and Shield, because I'm a little salty about no national decks. as the kids like to say these days. Anyway, let me deposit ducks. Yeah. Oh, hello there, Robbie. Alright, Lola. I mean, obviously my main team is on the border art, but let me show you them on the list. Just for the old sprites. Yeah, he's obviously named after Michelangelo. I see. Oh, right. Hopefully this is alright to mention as well. Twilight is actually a guy I know from like my hobby store Discord for like Warhammer stuff. I would assume she's coming, but I'm sure she'll be late. Yeah, I actually know him from my like Warhammer group at the store. Yeah, I didn't name her that. It was because I traded her for a Poliwhirl. I mean, I always loved how she just destroyed Erica's gym and just catches up to the whole team. Especially with the trade boost. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, let me go to the store real quick and sell this nugget I got. I have to clean up my inventory because the inventory system isn't as good as the later ones. Let's take... Ooh, 5,000. Yeah, I don't think I need all of this at this point. How far am I in blue? I guess this will answer your question. I've done everything but the latter half of the gym. Still got Sylph's company to liberate. Yeah. Keep in mind, this is already part 4. I mean, albeit if I played something like Ruby, it'll probably be longer than where I'm at right now. Because I'll be spending all my time on the good stuff. Yeah, they were, but as a glitch. Right. Yeah, because for example, for Ruby and Sapphire, there's Secret Base, which I always loved as a kid. I don't think I need all that. Yeah, right. It's like this has been a thing I've been saying for a while now, like, Gen 1 is like so buggy and glitchy, even to the point, a glitch method became like an official Pokémon and started the trend of mythical ones. Or as we called them, like, I think they were just legendaries before they were officially called mythicals. Oh, no, actually event, that's it. Used to call them events back then. Personally, I like to think Deoxys is my favorite out of all of them. Nice bike, hand it over. No. I thought so. Machop. Yeah, might as well do the old switcheroo. Yeah, and just so you know, for like future playthroughs of this game, I'm always gonna go with water starters. Ah, I did not know that. How to use main key. Yeah, no, that's a turn-based one. 5 times? I knew that was gonna happen. That's the second Machop. Knockout. Yeah, you ain't taking my bike as well. Come out and play, little mouse. I'm no mouse. So I'm gonna assume that... yeah, I could just use Paxton against these fighting types. About to use Machop. You little rat! Yeah, and you like to go back and forth as well. Yeah, right now, Robbie, I'm just like finishing off all the bikers that I missed out on, because I was rushing to get the stream done as well. And thanks for the rock and the candy corn. Yeah, let me save right here before I forget. Hey, you just bumped me. I'm just a regular biker. Yeah, I knew it. Ooh, there we go. Oh boy. Yeah, let me switch to Lionheart. Level 32. 4 more till Blastoise. Kaboom! Alright. Let me get back to this. And I hope I have an antidote. And yes, I do. Cool. So how's everyone doing tonight, by the way? I'm doing good as well, as I said. Yeah, I know. I was asking everyone else, of course. I know how you're doing. I'm feeling hungry and mean. Yeah, the only reason I was using Parasect against Wheezing, because poison types are actually weak against, let me check his stats to see how he's progressing. Almost there. Yeah, because poison types are actually weak against bug types. Bad, bad, bad. What do you want, kiddo? About to use Machoke. Yeah, I know this is a bad idea since she's Ice type, but since she has Psychic, I might as well. Of all the things he could have used. Level 32 for Hermit. Woo! Yeah, since there's some poison types and he's immune to being poisoned, there's that, and there's no money in fighting kids. I'll just let him thrash about. Burned out. We're bikers, highway stars. Yeah, see what I mean? Wait, how did he get so tiny? Oh, jeez. Yes, I also like Jolteon in terms of the Gen 1 evolutions. Oh, thank you, Sparky. Level 33. Might as well use Sparky then. Smoked. Obvious name for a Pokemon, but yeah. Let's see if there's anything down here. Well, there's one guy here. I need a little exercise. Okay. Ah, thanks for the compliment. Just letting you know, Twilight, I stream like every weekday. Oh, come to think of it, if I'm just thinking like by the every last month, like every last Thursday of the month, I might as well go to the hobby store once I have my army prepped for Warhammer days or Warhammer night. Level 33 now. Oh yeah. Phew, good workout. I mean, after all, cause I just set like the last week of the month as sort of like just me playing Splatoon, Team Fortress 2, or just Chow Garden on Sonic Adventure 2. Who else do I need to level up? I suppose I'll let Mikey do it. Yeah, and as I said, he's named after, like, Michelangelo. At best, like, the 80s one. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if I missed out on any trainers here. That'd be a yes. Yeah, that'll be a yes. You heading to Fuchsia? Yeah, might as well, since she can take down Psychic pretty quick. No, poison types. Oh my god, psychic types were pretty broken as well, since then again, ghost types were originally meant to be like, stronger against psychics. And again, there was also the anime that proved that. With Haunter, of course. Crash and burn. Yeah, let me heal, Mikey real quick. My Pokémon won't evolve, why? Well, let's see what you got. Yeah, you gotta trade it in order to evolve, okay? Oh, geez, I don't have any potions. Do you use... I don't have any of the add-ons. Because as I said, I played this on an emulator. And no, seriously, what is with Machoke's eyes? Yes, indeed, Sky Chase. How are you doing tonight? Why, you? Going down the slope because I feel like singing right now. Be ready to fight for your beliefs. You're right. Oh my. Yep, this is probably the last guy. Get lost, kid. I'm bushed. Holy Jesus, that's a lot of them. Yeah, I'll just spam Thunderbolt against them. Are there emulators on Xbox One? Unless you want to count, like, backwards compatibility for, the 360 and original Xbox, there you go. How to use Wheezing. Ah, I see. Yeah, I'm just using Sparky's like Thunderbolt throughout, just because, just to speed things up. Dusk Call. That's what it is. Dusk Call. And his later forms as well. Dusclops and Dusk Noir. Level 34. Are you satisfied? Yeah. Alright, then again, I like almost every single Pokemon in Gen 3. Yeah, because I always say, like, Deoxys is my favorite mythical. Yeah, obviously I gotta go to Safari Zone first. I see. Mewtwo's pretty cool. Yeah, remember like when X and Y was being announced, we all thought the Mega Evolution was just basically Mew 3. Remember that was the thing? Like there was good, everyone wanted a Mew 3. Yeah. If they're gonna appear in like Pikachu edition in yellow version, I'll keep in mind about this area. I always check every grassy area for new Pokemon. Are we talking, wait, like overall favorite, Robbie? Because we were talking, I think he meant overall. Yeah, same for yellow because Hero's already on blue. Ah, I see. Oh, that did squat. This is my turf. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume these are like bird keepers here. Level 33. I suppose I'll fight fire with fire. Yeah, nice try. About to use Spearow. Level 33. Darn! turn. Yeah, let me organize my team right now. Yeah, I'll switch to Hermit and Mikey throughout. I have to remember as well, since now I can fly around in Kanto with what I discovered so far. This will be pretty handy post-game. I didn't know you could catch wild Fearos at this point. Kuruko, how do you like my bird call? Oh, geez, Dodrio. Oh my god, he just O-code Mikey. I had to bug you. Alright, now we can look around Safari Zone for the surf hidden move. Because we're really gonna need that for Mikey. And obviously after that, Koga, and then Silphco, and then after that, Sabrina, and bada bing bada boom. Later on is like Cinnabar and Giovanni. I mean, come on, we already know it's Giovanni by now. Who's the final gym leader? What's this? It's Passion Pink. Well, I can see why the area's like pink. Alright, there we are. Okay, the mart, and now let me save right here. Hopefully I remembered I actually saved here after taking out all the trainers. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just 500, you can catch all the Pokémon you can want in the park. Would you like to join the hunt? That'll be 500, please. We only use a special Pokéball here. We'll call you on the PA when you run out of time, or Safari Balls. Yeah, I love how they use like the evolution theme. I know they especially use that in the remakes. I'm hoping I know where I'm going for the... I'm trying to think. The HM, of course. Oh my god. God, I remember when I was a kid, I used to think like the big trees over there used to be like, mushrooms. It better be a Rhyhorn! You good there, emulator? Okay. You're not a Rhyhorn, I don't want you. Yeah, just so you guys know, I also love rhinos a lot. Seriously, why does Corn have rhinos and Zinch doesn't? A fuller store, nice. What's this? Rest house. How many did you catch? I'm bushed from the work. I caught a Chansey. That makes this all worthwhile. Phew, I'm tired from all the fun. Yeah, we do. Stingrays are also cool. Oh my god. Now you're really making me curious, Robbie. I gotta check that out after. And of course, birds are also pretty cool. Yeah, 200 steps left. Yeah, I could do it again. At least the items were worth it. Though, to my knowledge, I don't think Nurgle or Slanesh have their own kind of animal like demons. Nidorina. I'd rather have a high-level Nidoring female just because, so I don't have to waste all the time leveling him up. Rhyhorn! Oh yeah, well, insects make sense. How do I miss that? You missed it. Man, that isn't a thing in the later ones. Aww. Lizard horses? Oh, I see. Yeah, I just mostly know about Corns and Zinch's demons. Otherwise, I'm not too familiar with Nurgle and Slanesh. Other than I know about how Slanesh is a bit of a maniac. And how filthy Nurgle is. And hi, Usagi. I'm trying to get the HM right now for Mikey. It's alright. Better late than never. Aww. Yeah, let me save right here just for all the items I got. I'm hoping that was the right path to the place with the surf. Exactly. Or there's also that one that's debated that supposedly exists, like Malau or Alice Malice. I mean, oh my god, I want that Rhyhorn so badly. Oh, okay then. Yeah, there better be like some female Nidorans just to evolve it to Nidorina, and then I could evolve it to Nidoqueen, even though I do know I gotta get Jigglypuff and Clefairy to evolve as well for the Dex. Exactly. I never understood that logic. Like, how does it evolve from an egg to like a palm tree? Right, but is it enough to evolve the rest of them? Like Nidoqueen, Wigglytuff, and Clefable? There's one in Cinnabar Mansion. Yeah, I haven't got to that yet. Oh, thank God there is. I'm just gonna get it regardless. Jeez, they must be that afraid of me, it seems. I assume this is the right path to, the house with the Surf HM. Yeah, let's try again. Alright, there we go. Nidoran female was caught. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokémon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Ah, I see. Obviously, I'll train this like in the post-game. Ah, not it. Did I just see an NPC that looked like Erica's sprite? Yeah, cause isn't it just like Clefable, Wigglytuff, Nidoran male? No, Nidoking and Nidoqueen? I could be wrong though. Oh, okay. I assume the one I'm in is like the previous area. TM40. Protein. Yeah, I don't have enough steps to get to it. At least now I know where I'm going. Well, I only caught one, if that's better than nothing. But still, no Rhyhorn. As always, let me save right here. I see. Just checking, do you have to evolve the Execute to Executor at like with a Leaf Stone? Oh, that's not where to go. Okay, that, like the hill over there looks like a J, like the Johto area. Oh, I'm just like, you know, I'm just doing the Pokédex stuff, right, Usagi? That's all I'm really doing. Which, come to think of it, after I get, like, the... Yeah, after I get whatever here, like the HMs, might as well just pick up Jigglypuff and Clefairy just to evolve them at this point. Kangaskhan, you have to try. Why doesn't the arena... Right? Still, Grumpig is the best Piggy Pokemon. Oh, then it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. I mean, does it look like Executor is like in the borders? Because otherwise, if I have like a main, like the main team, it's always gonna be on what the border art I made will be based on. You think there's enough Paris in this area? Yeah, there's a lot more than the ones in Mount Moon. Yeah, I know. That's where I'm going. Blue Kaizo is a nightmare? What's that? A gold teeth! I think one of the guys at that building in Fuchsia wanted their gold teeth back. Found TM32. And here we are. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. Alright, I got myself an HM3. Might as well teach Mikey that. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I know. I did not know Nidoking could learn Surf. Just trying to learn Surf. Should I just get rid of Water Gun, you guys? Since Surf is a lot more powerful, and I got all his moves except for Toxic, according to the doc. Take your pick. Alright. Alright, I have to defeat Koga first for the... Oh, okay. Yeah, before I fight Koga, let me give this back to the guy at that building I was at. And then after that, I have nothing else to do, but before I fight Koga and take Jigglypuff and Clefairy. Oh, I see! Can it learn like in yellow? Because I wouldn't have a need for a Vaporeon then. Right? We nicknamed the warden Slowpoke. He and Slowpoke both look vacant. Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokémon. He even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokémon. Does he have, like, Anorith? Because Anorith and Armaldo is pretty cool. Yeah, as you guys can tell, especially the Twilight, I really love Gen 3 out of all the gens. The warden popped in his teeth. Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. I couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. Thank you. Anyway, let me get my Hitmonlee, because obviously I'm gonna use him in Victory Road. Exactly. But first, before I do anything else in Fuchsia, oh my god, I remember there's a D-Make Ruby and Sapphire. Oh, I would love to play that. Kind of like how I would play like the Atari D-Make of Mega Man 2. Are you saying there's actually one that exists? Oh. Oh geez, I almost forgot to get some balls. That came out wrong. Wrong town, I meant to go to Celadon. Oh, I didn't go to the right town, okay. You know, when I was a kid, I thought, like, Red turned into, like, a bird after flying. Are you talking about Delibird? Anything but Delibird. I mean, Delibird looks cool and all, but... I've heard it's a pretty bad one. I wonder if Fuchsia has any Ultras. Oh, Batman's Penguin? Like, which incarnation of Penguin? The animated, Returns, or whatever exists in the comics. There you are. The Mart. Oh, okay. Holy Jesus, that's how much I could get? For now, let me get 24. Or 20, I mean. The 24,000 was from that. Well, I know the later gens have you use the menu to fly around, So back to pewter, and then I could get... Just so I could spend the moonstones on Jigglypuff and Clefairy. Oh my god. Was that a reference to the Bat credit card? Oh, Jesus. I would assume there's a Jigglypuff here. Yeah, I just noticed something. I noticed how Gen 1, like Red and Blue, doesn't show, like, in their status, it determines whether you catch it or not. Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna assume the percentage rate is low. Yeah, let me check real quick. I'm pretty curious, why didn't they make Jigglypuff like pure fairy like they did for a lot of them? Like, like Snowball and Clefairy, I think? Oh, okay, so like a 10% chance of appearing. I'll keep that in mind. I got a perfect nickname for that thing, mainly based on, like, the anime. Out of curiosity, Usagi, can you get, like, a Jigglypuff, early in the game? Well, in yellow, of course, is what I'm asking. Yeah, I just looked it up. And I even just said it. I mean, I know there's a delay in the stream right now. Mainly because I don't have low latency, but yeah. Doesn't it appear in the same area as here? You know, what I'm thinking right now is... Right. What I'm thinking right now is... Pidgeot versus Fearow, anyone? Yeah. But what would put Pidgeot in an advantage? Are you talking about like in the original anime? Because I remember that. Yeah, there were even times I was thinking, like, if I ever played Yellow, I was thinking of, like, just doing, like, Ash's original team. You know, Pikachu, Butterfree, Pidgeot, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. That was 6, right? Oh my god, I know, like, it's Tri-Attack in Ruby. I know that thing would destroy my team a lot. Yeah, because throughout this, like a bunch of Pidgeys and Spearows. That's what came to mind about like Fearow versus Pidgeot. Yeah. %, and yeah, 40% and 50%. I didn't know there was also a Sandshrew in Route 3 and a Mankey as well. No, Mankey is... Oh wait, that's all yellow. My bad. Right, that sounds about right. What does I'm trying to remember. What did Butterfree had in Yellow that helped? Really getting sick of them respawning constantly. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so... I guess I'll look for a Clefairy in the meantime. So all these, like, Spearows and Pidgeots are getting becoming a nuisance. Hey, check what's a good spot in Mount Moon to get them. Peloton City. Oh, right, the game corner. Jeez, I didn't think they would be rare as well. Yeah, let's continue on. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that seems it'll take a bit too long. So, on to the main game. Plus, I gotta move that boulder over there. Yes, I literally named him after Bruce Lee. Yeah, I'd rather buy a Porygon, though. Where can you also get a Dratini? I think I remember getting... You could get one in the Safari Zone. So that will take an eternity to evolve. Bruce learns strength. Do I really have to do it on the menu as well? Silly game. Found a rare candy, very nice. Right. Now, I'll clean this up after I finish the gym. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, didn't we get like a super rod just to get like Lola for a Poliwhirl? Just to trade a Poliwhirl with her? You know, I was just thinking as well, like in Gold, you know, like the final fight with Red, which he used like an Espeon? I'm just thinking like, I'm just thinking, like, the Espeon would be, like, Sparky's kid. Just to make reference to this playthrough. Strength isn't the key for Pokemon. It's strategy. I'll show you how strategy can beat brute strength. You have a Hypno. Level 38. Not much in you, little Miss Gamer? It better be worth the EXP against this Hypno. Yeah, I'm just playing some blue. Well, this isn't worth it. What? Extraordinary. You know, I'm just gonna assume, like, Hermit would be the MVP against, like, Sabrina. Right, Usagi? And Lola as well, especially with the Venom off. I mean, I love Pokemon up to like Gen 1 to 4. Like Blue, Gold, Ruby, and Diamond is what it's all about for me in the main games. I mean, even this, like, all the ones featured in this, like, border art is actually my main team. Let's see how you beat my special techniques. We'll see. Level 34, that's not too bad. But seriously, what about Sun and Moon? I just stopped playing like after Gen 5. Thank God for that. Nah, I've never been a big fan of it. I just like Diamond and also Blue and Gold's remakes. Kadabra. What a waste of a recover. Right, I understand that, but Sabrina, otherwise, you had me fooled. Oh, he's level 33, cool. Well, if this is the case, I might as well. Alright, see ya. And thanks for coming in to say hi, by the way. I wanted to become a ninja, so I joined this gym. Wait, which game? Another drowsy? That was a bit unnecessary. Are you serious? But it failed. Oh my god, he keeps changing the drowsies throughout. There, one's down. Oh, right. You mean like Lionhead? I've already done that. I patched it enough for it to have a rhino as a actual creature you could have. Kadabra. So all that switching for nothing. You could have used a Kadabra and just used confusion on me. Face palm. Yeah, I ain't taking any risk, cause he'll probably just switch out the drowsy and then keep switching and switching and switching. But it failed, and now I wait for the Kadabra. Okay, level 34. Well, I actually planned it. I was thinking of just doing it like after Oblivion is done, since I did mention might as well do like playthroughs I could finish quickly as like intermission before the next long one. I'm done for. Yeah, might as well. I also studied the way of the ninja with Master Koga. Ninja have a long history of using animals. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, why not? About to use Arbok. Paralyzed. Oh, woo! Yeah, this is what I usually do. Just go back and forth to the center and here. Thank God it's like right next to the gym. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, that way. And yes, I know the barriers are clearly visible. Well, partially visible, but you know what I mean. Stop right there. Nobody breaks the law. Our invisible walls have you frustrated? No, I could clearly see them, regardless. I couldn't resist an oblivion joke anyway. I didn't know Sand Slash could learn, Poison Sting. Level 34. Yeah, back at you soon. Yeah, see? Oh, he's got it. Oh! Master Koga comes from a long line of ninjas. What did you descend from? Just an average bloodline, I guess? I don't know. Whoa there, that's a crit. Level 34, 2 more till Blastoise. I was hoping that wasn't a crit as well. Drop my balls. Oh, that sounded wrong. Yeah, looks like the next gym leader is... Or at least it's the gym leader now, but first, I ain't gonna waste my antidote. So I'm just gonna go to the center. Yeah, I just realized after an hour and a half, my watermark is like, was halfway transparent. Yeah, let's save right here. And get this show on the road. A mere child like you to challenge dares to challenge me? Very well. I shall show you true terror as a ninja master. You shall feel the despair of poison and sleep techniques. Even though everyone else was like a psychic type, but okay. Aside from the R box over there. Level 35. Level 36. Oh my god, the boosted EXP. Humph, you have proven your worth. Here, take the soul badge. Now that you have the soul badge, the defense of your Pokémon increases. It also lets you surf outside a battle. Ah, take this too. Ooh, toxic. Don't I have to use that for, Mikey Usagi? Oh, looks like everyone in the team can learn it. Mikey is trying to learn toxic. Just waiting for your response. You still there? Oh, okay. Let me do that. And get rid of Bite. Well, at least his moveset is done now. Now I just have everyone else to help out with. Alright. I'm gonna have to get Paxton to level up, and then to level 35 for Mikey. Almost there. And I'll probably just use the rare candy on Mikey just to evolve him to Blastoise. Five badges down, 3 to go. Yeah, I need to clear out these guys. Want to play with my Pokémon? And let's hope they're all, Yep, I think that might do. $34. Trying to learn. Oh, hey, Drill Peck. So, should I just get rid of Leer at this point, Usagi? Because he has Double Team and, well, at least he has Swift to learn later on. Yeah, I'll just get rid of Leer because I never use that. You know, just hearing like Tangela's cry made me want to have Tangela in Gold instead of Magmar, but still Magmortar is pretty cool. Yeah, that's what I just did. I was too impatient. That's what I get for not having low latency on. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. Thank God they're also weak against ice, baby. Well, that's quite a sprite for Farfetch'd. Yeah. A Pidgey of all things. Let's see what his EXP is like. Ow, that's tragic. Ooh, looks like next Pokemon I take out. Yeah. My birds are shivering. You're good, aren't you? I mean, I just destroyed the last guy, but yeah. And thanks for the robot thingamajig, Twilight Knight. I might as well use Sparky against these guys. Just as I thought. Anyway, I'm just gonna waste this rare candy just so I could evolve Mikey into... into Blastoise. Yep, now our team is fully evolved. Unless you want to count Smoochum, but she doesn't appear until Gold and Silver. By the way, Usagi, I'm just wondering, like, you know how there's like USB versions of the original Nintendo 64 controller? I'm wondering if they could work with Project 64, since you mentioned I might as well use an emulator for the stadium games if I want to play with my main team. Let me try out the Pokemon I just got in a trade. What do you got for me then? Gloom. Oh boy. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, might as well use Paxton throughout this one. Actually, I have Drill Peck, I could use that. Not good enough. I was hoping to have any awakenings. What about you? What do you have to offer? I raise Pokémon because I live alone. Nice to know. Shouldn't that be a Venusaur? No, an Ivysaur by now. Level 29. Yeah, let's press my luck with Horn Drill. I didn't ask for this. Well, you wanted a fight, so there you go. Didn't it evolve at some point? I don't know. Oh, I see. At what point did it evolve up to? Like, Typhlosion or Quilava or whatever it's called? That does not sound good. Oh, I see. Oh my god, though. Still, 7 generations it took for him to be a champion in the region. Level 35. That can't be true. Yeah, it is true. Oh, they're keeping them around. Oh my god. Hey kid, come on, I just got these. I just saw a recent compilation relating to Ash. Like, like whenever people are asking like the female companions of Ash, like, is he your boyfriend? Oh, yeah. I don't even know. It just sounded pretty. I don't know. I'll link you the video after the stream, Robbie. Thank God the confusion was quick. But yeah, personally for me, I think for me, when people ask, do I have a girlfriend or something like that, it's like, why are you asking me that? That's a bit uncomfortable, or I don't know. Why not? Yeah, let me get these guys recovered real quick. At least so far for my streams right now, just looking at OBS, like the frame rates haven't been bad as before. The original Donkey Kong arcade. I was actually trying to beat that in like Donkey Kong 64. You look gentle, so I think I can beat you. Yeah, if you say so. Well, thank God. Whoa! That's what I call a crit. Right. And you even have to get, like, the Nintendo coin as well. No, wrong. Oh, you're a little cutie. Wow. Wow. That's quite a sprite for Wigglytuff. Oh, really? Level 35. You look so cute, too. Are you flirting with me? I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. I figured as much. Yeah, let me switch it back and forth. And thanks to the ghost. I knew it! Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hopefully you could deal with a level 26 coffin. Yeah, no joke. Even poison types are weak against bug attacks. Luckily, they fixed that in Gold afterwards. About to use Grimer. Oh, I have like 7 more power points for Leech Life. Oh, this is ridiculous. Lost! Get lost! Oh my god, what's this area? TMs are on sale in Celadon, but only a few people have HMs. Well, I do. Ah, 402, cool. Whirlwind? Okay then. About to use Firo. There we go, level 35. Oh, bummer. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, so I'll get around to this like after I get through Saffron City. Yeah, let me put all this in here. I didn't mean to deposit the bicycle. Yeah, there we go. I gotta fix it in the inventory. And thanks for the hype sandwich. Actually, there's that one guy over there in Celadon. I want to check him out. Plus, I want to see how much Porygon is in the game corner. Oh, okay. Hey, thanks. Doo-doo. Aw. Hello there. I've seen you, but I never had a chance to talk. Here's a gift for dropping by. What does this contain? Soft boiled? Yeah, I even used to think like how red would turn into that as well. Oh, right. I had it. Yeah, I figured as much. You know, every time I think of Chansey, at least I'm gonna use that in, like, my diamond playthrough. Well, doesn't Mew learn, like, pretty much everything? Yeah. I don't know why I've been using this Yoda laugh a lot, but yeah. Coin case, where is it? Where is the coin case? Anyway, yeah. Oh, I only have 50. Right? 1,000 for 50. Oh my god. Not this time. Oh. Oh, I almost had the jackpot. Well, that's pretty curious. Nice. Anyway, let's go back to Saffron. That would make a lot more sense. Exactly. Well, here we are. Where is everyone? Hello, is everyone out there? Oh. Hey kid, what are you doing here? Oh, thank God I picked Sparky then. All the more reasons to not like the remake. Also, where am I gonna get that one move I could teach my Salamence with? Level 36. Now to use Eradicate. So, why am I double teaming on a level 25 Eradicate? I goofed. What, you done goofed? Alright, who's next? It's off limits here. Go home. Voltorb. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that was a bad idea. You're good. Yeah, I know. Where do you get the key the key card? Oh, sounds like something straight out of Doom or Duke Nukem. Yeah, come to think of it, I always talk about Duke Nukem. How come I've never streamed that as well? Ah, okay. Let me get around to that then. And then I'll sing throughout while I'm waiting for the elevator to go on. That is one fast elevator. What? There shouldn't be any children here. Alright, I forget this is also the moment where I deal with Jerry as well again. Level 36. Well, since Mr. Mime is psychic, before he turned into fairy, I still wonder why Mr. Mime is considered 50-50 in gender ratio when it's called Mr. Mime. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with his word for it. Oh goodness, and get the key card. No, seriously, every time when I say that, Duke Nukem and Doom comes to mind. And I should mention, I'm probably just gonna redo like that id marathon I did last summer that didn't go over very well. Show Team Rocket a little respect. What's good too? And hi Glitch Bunny, how are you doing tonight? Nice Samus icon, by the way. Hang on a sec, I'm looking for something. Oh, there it is! Alright. Groovy, you there? Okay, so my audio is a little messed up right now on Discord. I'm just gonna take it as that. Anyway, let me take down this Hypno. I just woke up. Oh, I just wasted the spore. He just woke up again. Okay then, I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, I don't even need to use it at that point, so might as well. Anyway, how are you doing tonight, Glitch Bunny? Holy Jesus, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forget how the music glitches. I heard a kid was wandering around. Yeah, that's me. Arbok. Boom! Well, that comes in handy. Found the key card. I know it's called card key, but I like to call it key card. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, let me heal everyone first. So, I'm just wondering, when do you get, like, Earthquake? I need to get that for Lionheart last. Time to go up and take care of the first floor. Ah, okay. So just in time. Bingo! The card key opened the door. Bingo! Well, that's actually pretty handy. Eek! No! Stop! Help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I thought... I'm sorry. Here, please take this. Self-destruct? What? Oh my sweet Jesus. I'm a self-employee. Yeah, right. The scientists. You know, I'm just thinking, just for you, Robbie, let me take this guy down. Oh boy. You're dealing with a poison type. It hurt itself in confusion. It hurt itself in confusion. Oh my god. Missed. There we go. Oh, good grief. There we go. How did you know I was a rocket? So you work for both of them, I see. No kids are allowed in here. I'll just clear out this floor first and just catch something just for Robbie. Right? Oh my god. And Cubone. About to use Zubat. Might as well use Sparky. Tough. Well, at least taking your card key advice was a good idea, Robbie. At least I managed to open everything in this floor. But first, I want to catch something just for you. And I know how much you love this thing. Let me get a Firestone first as well. You'll see soon, but I gotta get the Farfetch'd out first. I always put Lola in the box. I think I caught one as well, but you weren't there to see it when I was doing my Ruby post-game, though. You see, this is the floor. Route 7 is like the one between Lavender Town and Saffron City, right? Ah, okay. Let me fly back to Saffron then. Celadon then. More Pidgey. Bellsprout. There's a Meowth. And another meow. Yeah, Route 8 actually has it more likely. So, off to Lavender Town. Another meow. And another meow. I should be using Hermit with his spores. Ah, there we are. That's what I want to catch for you, Robbie. Vulpix was caught. At the time of birth, it has just one tail. The tail splits from its tip as it grows older. Well, obviously. Ah, I see. Yeah, why not? Let me go back to Saffron City, put ducks in, and then evolve it into Ninetales. Hmm? Oh, I got it. I just wanted to do that real quick, just in case you miss out on these streams at some point. Anyway, let's continue on with the company Sylph Co. Yeah, there you are. You know, there's one thing I would say with the teams I planned so far. They only like females in the playthroughs I plan to do in the future are just like Jinx and Blissey. Still, it's a shame the only way I could get like an actual Magby aside from Magmar is only in like the Walker in the remakes. I don't know why I brought up Magby, but I guess there's also the factor that I'll just start the Blissey out as a Happiny. Because considering I do get it early on in like, no, actually no, it's Heart Home, whatever it's called. Quit messing with us, kid. Just eradicate. Right, I understand that. Thank God pedometers exist in Diamond. You know, it's like I said before, if I actually get an Oval Stone earlier than that one tower when I'm getting the fossil for Rampardos or Granidos, yeah, that would be awesome, personally. I mean, if I'm getting an egg, that, I don't know, still. Yeah, let me use someone else, like Paxton. I give up. You know, that's why I said you better hope I get like an Oval Stone when I get like the fossil. And I know the chances are low, but you've seen my luck in the past. I work for, Sliff? I can't pronounce that. What should I do? Like, at what point do you go to that tower where you could get the Oval Stone? Hyperpulsion. That's awesome. I support Team Rocket more than I support Sylph. Might as well use him since he's ground. You really got me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, because at what point do you get, like, the tools to go underground in, like, Diamond? I mean, that's a long way away, but you know what I mean. I think that's it for this floor. Oh, let's go up. Intruder spotted! Right. Yeah, then again, I'm probably gonna have to start the stream early in this case. Like, what time would it be considered a day for, like, in Diamond? That's another thing. I also have to start the stream an hour early before I start when I do Gold as well, just to catch Centred and Spinnerack at the same time. And if you're for the people wondering, right? And for the people wondering why I have Spinnerack in my team, I've always liked Aria though. Plus, he was pretty helpful in Morty's gym. But I mean, before it's considered nighttime. Who are you? I'm Batman. When someone asks that, the first thing that comes to mind is I'm Batman. Team Rocket has taken command of Sylph Co. Or, hi Freeze, I'm Batman. Is it raining outside? Ah! Bingo! Are your loyal soldiers okay? Ah, okay. Well, that's not too long. Oh my god, come to think of it, would I even have like Honchcrow at that? No, I mean Murkrow at that point? Of course. At least he survived that. Level 37. Yeah, let's just use Lola in the meantime, since she'll probably just level up pretty quick. Right? Found the full heal, escape rope, and the max revive. Shh! Can't you see I'm hiding? Oh, I can't, but I'm also ASMR. That's everything for this area. Actually, you'll get Murkrow before Happiny. Also, another question. I know I get Luxray at that point, but when do you get like Cranidos? Right. I mean, Happiny is probably a long way away since this is Heart Home when I get her. And plus, if I also get Happiny earlier, I could also get it to, like, Blissey quickly. Because I remember when I first played, like, Diamond and Pearl, like, Diamond, I managed to get it to Blissey, like, really quick after I hatched it. Yeah, I went through here. Already on the 5th floor, okay then. We study Pokeball technology on this floor. Yeah, might as well use coughing. Really? Level 37 already. Why does it keep using tackle? Yeah. So I've noticed. But it's always like whenever I think of Wheezy, and I always think of like James from like the anime. Found the protein. Bingo. What do we have here? A TM09. Better be what I think it is. Nope, just take down. Yeah, alright, took care of this guy. Let me open this. Team Rocket is in an uproar over some intruder. That's you, right? Yes. Oh, I see. Accuracy. Okay, then. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand that. Lame out. Oh dear, help me, please. Look at him, he's such a coward. Oh, I see that. The rockets came and took over the building. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokémon. They must have targeted Silph Co. for our Pokémon products. Yeah, I'll just throw this away. You dare betray Team Rocket? I was never part of it, though. and a Golbat to take care of. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night after I finish off this. You traitor! I said I never was part of Team Rocket, though. Yo, what's up? That rotten president! He shouldn't have sent me to the... What? Level 37 for Sparky. Why Tail Whip of all things? I see. About to use Magnemite. So Lionheart is next. Oh my god. And then a coffin. Shoot! So, I would assume this is floor 6. Yep, that's it. Oh, I got a long way to go. 7, 8, 9. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers, so that's the second one. Brothers, I lost. Well, 2 down, 2 to go for these brothers. A child intruder? That must be you. That's a crit. Level 37. Fine, I lost. Oh, it smells like a little rat. Level 37. Use Arbok. Yeah, last one. Lights out. You! It's really dangerous here. You came to save me. You can't. It would be bad if Team Rocket took over Sylph for our Pokémon. Team Rocket was after the Master Ball, which will catch any Pokémon. And I assume I'm gonna have to use Mewtwo on that. You mistook me for a Sylph worker? Yeah, I might as well take this down. As always, leech life. I'm done. No more room for items. I found calcium. Okay then. Yeah, I gotta clean up my inventory as well. Not what I meant. I'll probably just store these. Yeah, let me put all this in. Now, let me continue on. I almost forgot to heal my team, I think. Now, let's go up. Just said something so random because I'm so quiet right now. Anyway, yeah, let's finish this off, and then I'll call it a night. I'll continue on tomorrow, and then Thursday, obviously, I'll play some Team Fortress 2 for Halloween. Obviously, I gotta put that up on YouTube just for Thursday. Sixth floor? Seventh? Yeah, I did clear that area. Did I? Yeah, I did. Well, not yet for this one. That's as far as you'll go. No, it won't. Eradicate. I forgot to switch my team, of course. And obviously after this fight, I am gonna have to save. And thanks to the moon. For the moon from the Outer Worlds, cute child. I really appreciate that. And thanks for the other one. Yeah, I know. You've been telling me how you've been busy with tutoring. Yeah, at least you give me a reason why people are busy, unlike other people. And thanks for the mixer heart as well. All them sparkaroos, thanks. Come to think of it, might as well add your roll. There you go, Spark Top. Not enough grit. Yeah, the roll is like, it's like a reference to a really old educational site that I doubt anyone remembers. It's like, it was like when I was still in 8th grade when I heard about it a lot. That's how far back we're going. Your new roll I just gave you, just for giving sparks away. You're causing us problems. I'm just checking, did I just save like... I keep thinking I didn't save. Yeah. Oh, also, I didn't forget about your favorite food, which is egg rolls. Huh? I lost? Yeah, you did. Anyway, yeah, let me just switch to Mikey. I wonder if Sylph is finished. No, it isn't. I got your back. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. And that's the 3rd one. Yeah, let me do a body slam. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. About to use Coffin. Woo! Oh, brothers. Yeah, let me save right here. Yeah, let me see what's here. Oh, okay. The one I could just go back and forth to go to sleep. Yeah, thanks. And yes, a cute child, I do remember your favorite food as well, which is egg rolls. Like I said, I think this is the last Rocket Brothers. About to use Drowsy. And thanks to the heart. And the other heart. And the other heart. Yeah. Oh boy. Level 38. Brothers, I lost. My brothers will avenge me. No, I pretty much beat all of them. I'm sorry. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Yeah, that's an old Ko. Machop. Yeah. Gah! Yeah, let me talk to her. Save right here. Yeah, double check on all the rooms. If you say so. Voltorb. Level 38. About to use coffin. Yeah, let me change to Hermit. Yeah, this was before Magneton became a steel and electric type, keep in mind. You hammered me. Oh, that sounded a bit wrong. Don't you think? Okay. Let's take a quick nap. Save right here. Oh. I guess I gotta keep going up. Enough of your silly games. Boop. Beep beep boop bop boop beep. No, continues left. Yeah. Ah, I'm scared. And thanks for whatever that thing is. Oh, this is the last floor. Thanks for all those box thingies. Welcome to floor 10. So good of you to join me. It's just the standard, it's just a standard game. Hence the border art. I'm stunned. I found the carbles. Rare candy and TM26, about time. Let me get that out. Ah, Horn Attack is what I should get rid of. Forgot Horn Attack, and now he's learned Earthquake. So his moveset is done. And thanks for the pizza. Well, obviously, yeah. Because otherwise, I have Paxton, Hermit, and Sparky to finish off their moveset. Okay. So when are you gonna be streaming Blues soon? That's what I want to know. I think this is the last guy. Halt! Do you have an appointment with my boss? No. Oh my god, is it just gonna be a bunch of Rattatas? About to use Zubat. I see. Level 38. Ah, demolish. What does he remind me of? Like, the sprite reminds me of like Danny DeVito. Yeah, considering I assume Jerry's just gonna start with Pidgeotto or Pidgeot, so I'm just gonna let Sparky do the trick. And thanks to the heart. And the heart again. And the heart again. And the heart again. And the heart again. Ah, there he is. What kept you, Galeno? I did save, right? I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. Jerry wants to fight. Jerry sent out Pidgeot. Jerry, 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 Jerry. Gyarados. Yeah, that's a 4-timer. About to use Growlithe. Obviously gotta use Mikey. Cowabunga! About to use Alakazam. Yeah, Betty Bye for the Alakazam. Just woke up. Man, this is gonna be a recurring thing. Like, it wakes up every time I put it to sleep. About to use Venusaur. Ice, ice, baby. Oh! It's frozen solid. Level 39. And thanks to the hype sandwich. Trying to learn Body Slam. Yeah, I don't think she needs to learn it. Actually, I think she learned everything she needs to. And thanks to the heart. Did not learn Body Slam. Oh, so you're ready for Boss Rocket. Well, Galeno, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Galeno, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Smell ya. No, hi. You're not a rocket. You came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. I'm just gonna call it Lappy. It's a Lapras. It's very intelligent. We kept it in our labs, but it will be much better off with you. But I think you'll be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift. Why is that, Twilight Knight? I don't know, when I think of, like, Lappy, usually Homestar Runner comes to mind with one of Strongbat's computers. Oh, I see. Stop right there! Nobody breaks the law, don't you move! I had to make an Oblivion reference, didn't I? Oh, but I still think Oblivion jokes are better. Oblivion references are better than, and thanks for the pizza, Better than Skyrim jokes. But yeah, Twilight, have you ever seen like Homestar Runner? He used to watch them all the time as a kid. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I'm playing the stream like the Homestar Runner game that Telltale made at one point. Don't! Please! You're frightening me! Oh my god. Obviously, Giovanni... Oh, he's leveled up. Cool. I didn't even notice that. That's what I get for not paying attention. But yeah, let's deal with Giovanni. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm planning to do, like, I'm planning to stream, like, the old Flash games for the stream. With just introducing one of the first cartoons I watched back then. And thanks for the hype sandwich. Okay, cool. Ah, Galeno, so we meet again. The president and I are discussing a vital business and proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters, or experience a world of pain. Time for round 2 with Giovanni. At least he didn't wake up on the first turn. About to use Kangaskhan. I'll just use Sparky since he's pretty fast. Oh my god, no joke. When I learned about the Mongol leader, Kangaskhan, like this literally came to mind as a kid. Kangaskhan. Level 39 for Sparky. About to use Rhyhorn. Well, about time. I wanted to use Mikey. I don't know why I use Body Slam, but okay. And to you, sir. Yeah. And I should mention, like, every single of my Pokemon, except for Lola, are all, like, namesakes of a lot of stuff I grew up as throughout my life. Like Mikey from Michelangelo, from Ninja Turtles from the 80s, Needle King, like, well, obviously after Richard the Lionheart, Paxton, like Paxton Fettle from, Fear, Hermit, well, I like to think of the Hermit from Black and White, Sparky. I usually think of like the South Park Doggo. Oh, I lost again. Blast it all, you ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fall. Galeno, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. Thank you for saving Sylph. I will never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I'm rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. Ah, thank you. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it though, even though I'm gonna catch Mewtwo with that. Mm-hmm. Thank you for rescuing all of us. We admire your courage. In the computer. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, let me deposit the Master Ball real quick so I don't accidentally... Yeah, let me put in the card key in here. And finally, the Master Ball. And the rare candy as well, I want to save that. Okay, that should be everything. I'll keep that in mind. You might need to remind me when I get to that point. You know, I'm not really a Dragon Ball guy, but I will say his third form, which looks like a Xenomorph, is pretty cool. Alright, let's get everyone healed for tomorrow. Because it's literally 2 minutes before 10, so yeah. Yeah, I've already cleared this out. Then again, you've seen I've gotten a Hitmonlee. Alright, that's it for Pokemon Blue, you guys. So tomorrow, more of this, and obviously Thursday I'll be doing TF2 for Halloween night. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.